Hey friends and family, I am here with another crafting video just for you. It just dawned on me that the holidays are quickly and fastly approaching, and many people are without anyone to wrap gifts for them, and especially with kids being home a lot lately, it will make it quite cumbersome to figure out how to wrap packages and have them under the tree without the kids knowing that Santa Claus really doesn't exist. And if you're one of those kids, I'm so sorry that I just bursted your bubble. Oh my God, I did not mean to do that. But if you're feeling some type of way, feel free to inbox me and we can talk about how Santa Claus isn't real and how I just ruined that moment for you, because I really apologize for that. But I do have a friend I send packages to throughout the year for different holidays. So I thought that this would be a very unique opportunity for us to talk and chat and craft. So I already have everything that I need. I'm going to be doing 2 different boxes. So therefore I have 2 different wrapping papers. Since it's for the kids, they're going to wrap it up. So, well, they're going to rip up the wrapping paper, excuse me. So I didn't buy the fancy wrapping paper. Fancy wrapping papers for adults in my book. But if you want to get the kids fancy wrapping paper, by all means, do that. Scissors, box cutter. You'll see what box cutter's for in a little bit. And of course, tape. Lots of tape. Tape is my best friend. So the first box I'm going to use, it's not folded already. I got it from my job, so hence the box cutter to take off the address. Very important. Not saying that anybody's going to do anything crazy with the address, but you just never know where the box might end up at. And then my inner box, for the most part, it's already together. I just got to tape up that flap right there, and we're going to be good to go with that. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, handy dandy box cutter. I'm just going to make a very slight incision into the label. Nothing too deep. I'm going to cross it, kind of like how the people do when they get ready for a hurricane and they put the tape on the windows. I'm not entirely sure if that works. If somebody knows if that works or not, let me know. I've always wondered that. And then you can just kind of like rip it up and see it comes off in pieces. With doing minimal damage to the box itself, see? So that's like really cool. Ooh. This is the wrong day that I actually have nails on. While we're talking about my nails, shouts out to my nail tech. She cares not to be mentioned, but she does it good. She keeps them looking good, so shouts out to her. I keep telling her that if she wants to remain nameless, I have to find me a new nail tech. Because what's the point of having a nail tech to shout out and they don't really want their name to be said? It's very interesting. So I'm still making slight incisions into the label itself. I'm having some difficulty getting it up, but what I did do was I turned it sideways and just kind of wiggled the blade itself in between the label. I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like this, and it just peels right on off. See that? Wee. Disclaimer for the kids: if you're trying to do this, please make sure there is an adult present while you're using sharp objects. It's very important. I know sometimes as being a kid, I know when I was a kid, I always want to say, "Ooh, mommy, 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 look at what I did." And sometimes it didn't always work out that way. But, you know, that's a part of being a kid. But you also want to be safe while being a kid. and do what you're told to do. So here, you see, just ever so slightly. Oh, I think I dug a little bit too deep that time. Yeah, I did. See, more of the box. Let's see, it comes off like that. You see the difference? Way more took off in there. But it's fine. Actually, at this point, I could probably get away with stopping. Okay, and then this part of the label was on the tape that was originally on the box, so that's gonna come off. I'm also gonna take off the barcode. This might be a good smart idea. You know, people like to try things, so. So now that I've gotten majority of the label off, we can go and do some other things. Get to the fun part. So with every box, you don't have to do that. I was just doing that with this particular box. I actually learned that trick by watching the guys at the convenience store when they put up merchandise. You know, you always can't resell but individual items, but they try to anyway, so you gotta take the sticker off. I'm not saying that convenience stores are the only ones that do it. It was just the one that I happened to go to once upon a time ago, and it's no longer in business. I wonder why. But anyway, so now we got that out of the way. For my main box, I'm gonna use this wrapping paper here because it's nice and fun. So I'm gonna put that there. Bring it back to my box. Now, there's different ways you can tackle this. Some people would prefer to do this flap by flap. I'm not gonna do that. Not saying that I don't have time to, but since it's for the kids, I still have where it says the packing slip information. Let me get that off. Since it's for the kids, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe in another video when I send something or I want to wrap something more meaningful, where the wrapping will actually be more appreciated. We're not say more meaningful, but the wrapping will be more appreciated. We'll go through it, but not this time. So, in case you're looking for crinkles, we do have some. We do. Believe it or not, some people actually like the noise of things ripping. So, therefore, for those people, I'm taking this nice and slow. Pop. That's going to be a big pop. Ooh, told you. So once we actually get started, this is actually going to go fairly quickly. It's going to go cut here, cut there, take this down, take that down, and voila. Just like that, you're done. But this is the top of the box. I'm going to keep that orientation the same. I'm going to fold these two flaps back down like such. This tape, this is not my favorite tape, but this was the tape that was available. You know, these days it's all about things being available and not necessarily your favorite brand. Or if it is about your favorite brand, you really gotta wait. And truth be told, I've been holding on to these gifts for quite some time now. So I really want to go ahead on and get them out. So I couldn't wait. But under normal circumstances, I would have got my favorite tape. And if I couldn't find it, I would read it. Alright. So down the middle, and I'm also going to put some tape down the sides as well to make sure it's secure. I don't need anything falling through. Even though, well, yeah, this is the main box, so yeah, I don't want anything falling through. That would be very detrimental. The wrapping paper is only going to hold it through, but it's so much. So, it almost sounds like I'm moving. I'm glad I don't have my window up, or else my neighbor's probably like, oh my god, is she moving? She didn't tell anybody. Sounds like packing tape. So that side is done. Make sure it's all nice and pressed down. The better your box, the better your wrapping is going to be. Unless, like, your wrapping itself just totally stinks. But if your box is already a little wonky, a little subpar, if you will, then you can't expect too much from your wrapping. If you know you're not like the best rapper or the best crafter or whatever it is that you're trying to pursue in life, don't feel bad. Be gentle with yourself. The world has a lot of bad, negative things to say about you. Don't add to it. Do not add to it. Like right now, I'm believing that this tape will be just fine. Alright, so the bottom is perfectly taped up. Let's get the wrapping. Wrapping paper. All the colors, right?